Hey, you guys, this is Uncle Pete from Super Easy Forex. One of the questions that get asked a lot is, should a person use indicators or not? And what are some of the best indicators out there to use? Are indicators trustworthy? All these different questions come up all the time. So in today's video, I'm actually going to show you a couple of different charts and different variations of looking at the same exact pair, but I'm going to show you what it looks like with tools of the trading tools versus those that are not. In my opinion, here's how I would explain it. For me, trading tools are a necessity, and I'm always looking to create to create the best out there myself. Of course, this is going to be a little bit biased because we create trading tools. That's what we do. But let me tell you why. Because in my long 5-year journey of losing trades and everything else, there were some things that I learned along the way. There was arguments about people saying, well, you know what, I'm only going to trade naked charts. And I'll show you what naked charts are in a moment. But basically, naked charts means they don't use any indicators at all because they just don't trust them in a sense, okay? I'm going to show you that. Then there's others who use variations of different trading tools. So that's the reason why you see so many trading tools on the market. Are all trading tools good? No, they're not. No, they're not. I'm not going to lie. They're not. A lot of these trading tools are built by people who do not actually trade in the markets, by the way. And I'll show you that just in a moment. But the truth of the matter is, I really believe it's kind of like saying you're going to build a house, but you don't want to use a hammer, and you don't want to use nails, and you don't want to use a screwdriver. You have to have tools, okay? But again, it's always up to the person. If you're good at trading, you've been doing it for a long time, and you can eyeball charts. Some charts I can look at them, blank chart, and I can say, oh, I think I know where this is going, okay? Because you've been doing it for so long. But if you're starting out or you're struggling, no, you need some trading tools. You really do. So let's go over that. But before I do that, let me cover a couple of things real quick. A lot of people want to know, do we actually give away money? So I'm actually showing you, see, this is our PayPal account. This is Super Easy Forex, our PayPal account. And this is as of this last couple of days. I just want to say thank you to everybody who's purchasing our software and supporting our efforts, because here's live proof of what we're doing with the money. Okay, so here, as you can see, today alone we gave away over $800. See, this is today, $300 and something, and this is all through PayPal Giving Fund. That's why we use them, because it can all be tracked. You can click in here. I didn't log in. Oh man, sorry. Give me a second. I'll go off screen. Let me log in. Give me a second. Let me log in and I'll show you that, so you guys can see what's going on. All right, let me go back. Okay, so here we go. So I'll bring it right back on screen so you guys can see this, and then I'll move on. Just showing proof. But again, you can click right here, and they will tell you where your money went. So as you can see, we made a huge donation of $500 this morning to Save the Children. Right now, we're supporting them and Invisible People. Invisible People is for homeless people. It's an organization out of LA. Save the Children right now are helping to feed children whose parents have lost their jobs and they're not able to go to school because of COVID-19. A lot of children around the world, and especially in our country, in poor areas, they're highly dependent on getting fed through school lunches. But since school is closed down and not open in some areas, some are, but a lot of them have not. Therefore, the kids are at home with nothing to eat because the parents lost their job. They don't have money to feed them, and the school is closed where they could have at least gotten lunch. So we're helping to send money that way. So I just want to show you guys proof that when we say we're going to do something, we're going to do it. As you can see, here goes right here. We send $1,000. All these are on the 21st. As you can see, $1,000 here, another 1,000, another 1,000, another 1,000. $20 here and there, $40, $60, $500 there, $300 there, and I can go on and on and on. But again, I'm just showing you guys proof that when we say we're going to do something, we actually do it. Okay, because a lot of people saying, oh, they're going to do this and that. We keep our word, and I want to show you guys live proof. Okay, anyway, let's move on. So when we're talking about indicators, it's very important that you choose your tools wisely, okay? It's no different from any other business in the world, okay? So when I was doing real estate, and I had real estate agents who were looking for properties for me, they would use a tool called the MLS, the multiple listing service. That's where a lot of properties are listed on the internet so that real estate agents can have access, read details on it and everything else. It was a tool for the trade, for the job, okay? If you're a contractor, you have to have a tool belt, which should have a hammer and a screwdriver and a drill or something, okay? Don't tell me you're going to build a house and you're not going to use no tools, okay? So the same thing applies in the Forex market. You got to pick tools. There are many, many tools called quote unquote indicators out there on the market. You got to choose them wisely. And I'm going to highly suggest that when you're choosing your tools, do not go live with a live account, because you don't know if these tools are effective or not. So you want to test them out on a demo account first, at least for a week with at least 20 trades or so, just to make sure that what you're seeing is what you're seeing, that these tools are effective. It's better for you to come short on a few dollars on the tool itself, as opposed to actually using the tool untested, don't know if it really works, and then on top of that, you're using your live account, so you're losing money on top if it doesn't work. That doesn't make sense. So I'm always suggesting test everything on a demo account first. Okay? Test it on a demo. So let's go through it. And by the way, while we're talking about tools, I'll show you guys a couple of things. Let me see how I can do this here. Because I had my tabs open. Hold on, I'll slide this over. Give me a second. All right, there we go. And I'll bring this up where we can see it. Oh, no, stop. Okay. I'm sorry, you guys. Give me one quick second. Let me adjust my charts because I'm trying to do something. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Let me pull this up. Having a little technical difficulty today. I don't know why. All right, let me do this. And then let me do this. And then let me do this. And bring it back here. All right. And bring it here. All right. There we go. What I was trying to do is access this because this recording tool is covering up the button. So let me kind of show you what tools I use, but then I'm also going to show you some blank charts. I'm just going to show you a couple of things. There's a lot of free tools out there that you can use for free. You know, you got your MT4, which has built-in indicators like your MACD, your stochastic lines, your, RSI, which is relative strength index. You can draw trend lines. So you got a lot of free ones. If you don't want to purchase anything, you don't have to. But that's fine, your choice. But I'm going to show you an example. And by the way, this is a trade using the new trading software that we developed. It comes with your scanner. So the market is closed right now, but the scanner will pop up all these buy and sells, and all you have to do is click on the button and voila. See, just like there. It'll tell you when there's a time for a buy and a sell. And you can make your choice based on your own analysis whether you want to take the trade or not. But there it is. Okay, that's as simple as that. That's one of the trading tools we developed. All right, and this system right here actually comes with it. And this is free. You don't have to pay for this one. Okay. You don't have to pay for this one. It comes with the scanner, okay? And we gave it at a discounted price of $169. So you get the scanner and this trading tool. But anyway, let's go to the chart. So let me show you something. Let's start over here. And let's just say that some people, because some people, they love trading with just the quote-unquote Fibonacci's, okay? The Fibonacci tool. And let me slide my charts over so you can see that with me. All right, so Fibonacci is basically these tools right here where you can actually just draw from your low to high or your high to low and all that kind of stuff. And what happens is it'll give you a measurement, and they call these the golden ratio numbers. And basically price tends to react in certain areas of the market. Okay, so if I go to a higher time frame like the 1 hour and I move my big head out the way, you can see, tapped here, and then it starts reacting at certain levels. Okay, like price shot up and it's hanging around what's called the 61.8. You can use that to kind of measure and see if you want to do that. Other people, they like using, this is what I call naked charts. That means, hey, I'll draw my own trend lines. I'll start fresh on my own. I don't want anybody's trading tools and this and that. So they begin to draw these trend lines, and then they begin to do their own analysis and stuff like that. And I've always, and I'm going to confess, I've never been great at drawing the trend lines and all those kind of things. And so therefore, my luck, I was always typically losing trying to follow these gurus who are saying, well, draw your trend lines like this. But then you go to another person, they say, no, draw them like that. So it's a science to drawing trend lines. It really is kind of like a science to it. So if you're not sure what you're doing, you can actually draw the lines wrong and you still end up losing. But again, these are tools that are available to you to use to be able to gauge and get an idea of where is the market potentially going. Okay, and so that's what people do. Some would draw their trend lines like this or like this right here, or they'll draw three of them, one right here, one right here, one right here. See, it gets confusing. So that's why I said not every tool is for everybody. So I would strongly suggest to test in demo to find out which tools are going to be best for you. What we do, and again, this is a plug for our tools. You don't have to buy them, but I'm just suggesting whatever tools you get, whether free, purchased, or whatever, I'm just a fan of using trading tools. Here's a couple of looks with us. This is the same charts. And this is naked charts, okay? And not everybody would agree with me, and that's okay, no big deal. Like I said, to be honest with you, whether you agree with the person or not is irrelevant. Your trading account will tell you the truth. So if you're really good at eyeballing reversals or continuation patterns, candlestick patterns, and you just say, hey, I don't need any of this stuff, I can just check candlesticks and I know when there's a wick here and that, no problem. There's really no argument because there's no right or wrong in this business. It's just either you're making money or you're not making money. Let me show you what I had to do because I got tired of paying gurus. I got tired of dealing with people telling me draw it this way, do it that way, put in the Elliott way, put in the Fibonacci here, this and that, and I still was confused. So we just designed our own stuff so I can understand and then I can teach it to my kids. And here's what, same chart. Here it is. And see, if you don't know what you're doing, you'd be like, well, where's everything going? I don't know. Well, this is what we did, see? And we designed the systems to tell us. And voila, it's just that simple for me. Here's another variation with the new tool that comes with your scanner if you decide to purchase it. Which, by the way, go to our website and click on other tools, other products, and you'll be able to buy the scanner, and it comes with this trading tool. But look at how sweet that is. See how the entry was? No trend lines, no nothing. And the best thing was, for me, we designed things so that I don't have to keep spending all weekend long marking up my charts only to get the trades wrong anyway. How many of you guys have done that? You spent all weekend long drawing up your trend lines and your charts and still got it wrong. So it's kind of like, well, if I'm going to be damned if I do, damned if I don't, let me go the easier route. At least I can buy back some of my time because it's even more frustrating to put in that much time and got it wrong, right? Not every trade is going to be a winner. We all agree to that. But at least the way you see the charts, and maybe I should have went this way in the first place. How you see the charts will make you or break you. It's no different from driving in a car. If you're blind and can't see, chances are you're going to be prone to be in more car accidents than a person who can see very well without glasses. But let's just say you can see somewhat well, but you can't see at night, like me. What do? I get a tool. What is it called? Glasses. And I put them over my eyes and it appears as though I can see perfectly. But can I personally see perfectly? No. I put on a tool to help me see the road better. And that's what this is. This is a road map. Okay, these charts are road maps. Okay, these are indicators to help you see the road better. So my thing is, don't be prideful. Find some tools whether you want to purchase ours or you don't. I don't know. It's okay. But the point is that you want to use tools to help you see the road better, or else you'll never make money in this business. As you can see, look, the road was going up. Now the road is going down. Now the road is going up. Now it looks like it want to go down right here. You need tools to help you see. Because realistically, unless you're really good at just eyeballing charts, like I said, like the naked charts where you can just eyeball a chart and know exactly where it's going. Okay, and of course, like I said, you can do the free tools that's coming with your MT4. You know, you can draw your own lines, you know, your trend lines. You can mark up your chart and do all those things. Of course you can, if you're good at it. But if not, confess the truth. Confess the truth. And I wasn't. I really wasn't. That's why we started designing our own things. And now I took those to my kids and said, do this make sense to you? They said, yeah, I see it. And that's how we got better. Okay. So again, it's just totally up to you guys. In closing, let me leave you guys with this because this is really important. Hopefully this video helped to help kind of clarify what I see and why I suggest using trading tools. And again, whether you purchase it from us, purchase it from somewhere else, get them free somewhere, it's okay. I'm just a fan of using tools to help me see the road. Because again, looking at this, I see it's in a downtrend, but where do I get in at? Where do I do all these different things? I don't know. It was hard for me to see. It was hard for me to see. See, because see all this up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. So yeah, you can draw on your zones and all those different things. Do what you want. Again, it's no right or wrong. We're not the best. There's always somebody better. Do your thing, but I'm just simply saying get some tools, okay? Let me leave you with something important that you do need to consider if you're trading this week. Hear me good. This is important. Okay, I'm using my FX book, as you can see in my FX book. That's another tool that I use because I hate getting into trades and about 5 minutes after I'm in them, then they spikes and hit my stop loss. So I learned, because everybody was saying you only need price action. You don't need no trading tool to help you know fundamentals. We don't need that crap. And then as soon as I got in the trade, 5 minutes later, my stop loss was getting hit. Well, I got frustrated. So I decided to use a tool. And what this tool does, I can actually tap on this week and then on Sunday before the market opens, and it will pull up every news event that's supposed to be scheduled for this week coming up. Now, do additional news events come out that were unscheduled? Of course, okay? But for the most part, at least I know ahead. Here's some important ones for this week. Here we go. Number one, retail sales is coming out for New Zealand. I'm not really worried about that. New home sales is coming out for the U.S. on Tuesday. I'm not worried about that. On Wednesday, you need to be a little bit mindful that durable goods is coming out for the U.S. dollar. Okay, there may be a little fireworks on there on Wednesday. Jackson Hole Symposium, they're having that discussion. That's going to be a little bit important. I don't see anything spiking the market about it, but just being aware. But what is important also is on Thursday, Fed Chairman Powell is going to be talking. Okay, Jerome Powell, Brother Jerome. Okay, Brother Jerome is going to be talking on Thursday. It is highly important that you pay attention to what he's talking about or trade carefully around that time because he can say anything about interest rates, the economy, or whatsoever else, especially if you're trading the USD, the USD, Euro USD, GBP USD, whatever, any pairs that's attached to the USD. You want to be careful around that time because if he says something that kind of shakes the market and you're in that trade, chances are it's going to spike real heavy. Okay, so just be aware of that. All right. Hope this video helped. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. Either way it goes, I'll try to continue to do videos every week to help you guys kind of understand the markets and, you know, hey, Uncle P, what do you think about this? Well, I get that all the time. So like I said, I'm just trying to show you guys different variations of how to look at the charts. Because at the end of the day, again, whether you completely disagree with me or not, it doesn't even matter because when you place your trade, the charts and your pocketbook will tell you whether you were right or wrong. Okay? So there we go. Have a great weekend and have a great trading week.